We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Luis Gil. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike. Gil was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Just missed.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Went deep in the ball game last night. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
That's outside. 1-1. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in New York, our starting pitcher in this one, Aaron Nola.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the pitch.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
Stott over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Francisco Lindor.
Well, he's coming off a nice 4 RBI performance last time out, so they'll certainly take something like that again. It's very interesting. When a guy gets comfortable with runners on base, that's when he can do a lot of damage. He's having some really good at-bats, especially when it matters right now.
Jose Ramirez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He sends it out of here. His 56th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside. Soto matched a homer in his last game. And a big swing and a miss. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. That one almost got him. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Soto leads off first with one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now one miss. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for
That is
concern.
it.
I mean, you're
The
talking about a
first
guy you
baseman.
want to pitch
Right.
deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch
Harper.
count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Wilson. There's one.
That's an out.
Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Phillies,
And
the
digging in
designated
for
hitter,
Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
Schwarber launched a homer in his most recent game. Heel in his 4th year,
0-1's the count.
26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Alec Bohm, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Bio. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the ball, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Max Kepler stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
2 out, space is empty. And now
That's
2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Adrian.
Here's the catcher,
Del
Adrian
Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Foul ball.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the 2nd. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's
1
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. And delivers
Ball, that
outside.
pitch is out.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
Francisco
off for the
Lindor
Yankees,
comes up to the
the
plate.
shortstop,
Well, he's been
Francisco
having a great year this year.
Lindor.
And hitting home runs at a good clip. And the matchup is very favorable.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Marsh makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 7th, the catcher,
And
Yainer.
here's the catcher, Yainer
Diaz.
Diaz.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Line drive, knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Let's go, Jackson.
That clips the corner. Diaz leads off first with one away. That misses the zone. Ball two. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
First and second, one out. And up next for New York, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one is out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and now they're out in front. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 47th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Ramirez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. It has the distance gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-2. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Marcus Stroman.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Number 0, Marcus Stroman.
One out, base is empty. Now here is Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. And that is out of play. Misses off the inside. Now 1-2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Andrew Painter preparing to come on if needed. Next offering misses down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
That misses,
outside.
And it's 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And
That's
downstairs, Francisco Lindor waiting to hit for the Yankees. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base
Now
runner over at
batting,
first base
the
is going to have a
shortstop,
very aggressive
Francisco
secondary lead. So a ball down the line
Lindor.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lindor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike on the inside corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
The other way, and a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. First pitch misses. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Marsh on the move. Nabs it, and the inning is over. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 8 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check
off
out
for
what's been
Philadelphia,
happening of
the first
late.
baseman,
Really been
Weston
playing well.
Wilson.
Heel back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Mark.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses. And the Phillies are set down in order. Now quickly go the Phillies. And it's still 8-2. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. The throw in. And that's a lead-off double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So, man aboard, Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Yankees.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To third. Tag. Got him.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game.
Hey, stay hot.
Here goes the runner. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. There's a strike at the knees. and it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball. Doyle, the runner at second with one away. And there's the ball. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Two on, 1 out. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. That's inside.
That's ball 2.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
They'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook, throw that pitch at the hip, and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Pickoff move to second. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. .3-0 down. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
The right fielder, number
guy at the
99.
plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He is struck out and he is walked. Hard hit, knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. And the Yankees leave them loaded. They lead at 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trea Turner.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch.
No ball,
This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The Yanks up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Goes down looking. Two down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that's down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the third time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
You can do it, Yanks! Let's go, Yankees!
That one outside, and that's ball 1. There's the strike. It's a strikeout for the Stro Show, his second of the game. Here's Francisco
Now
Lindor.
batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
First pitch just misses. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Kepler.
First pitch, and he just misses. Kepler, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit, right side. Harper takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill. Ground ball right side. Wilson takes it to the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
And now Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ball
That's
1 there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Doyle over at second, 1 down. That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
2-2 the count. Let's go, Yankees.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
And that one cutting but missing
1-0.
down low. That's too
Catch the
low.
ball.
Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One more. Let's go.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Juan Soto would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him
Now
first
back,
base with
the
a quick free
designated hitter,
pass.
Juan
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto.
And ball 1.
That's inside.
That's inside. And the count is 2-0. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Let's go, New York.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. That's it for Marcus Stroman. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now
Andrew
pitching for
Painter
Philadelphia,
into the game. He's
Number
making his
76.
second appearance of the season.
Andrew Painter.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now
No
2-1.
touchdown.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 2-2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That
Full
misses.
count.
And it's a full count. Bryce Harper up next. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 12-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Harper retired. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitch have fared so far.
Wilson.
Heel back to work. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Merrill settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that skips into there.
2 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Phillies down in order. It's 12-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. Morejon also throwing. On the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. Lindor retired.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. 1 for 3. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
That one missed.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That one off the mark. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air right center field. Castellanos makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson.
2 down, base is
Merrill.
empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Merrill. And the first offering is not close. And that one upstairs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one missing low. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws out to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Yanks held in check, but they're still way out in front. 12-2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Turner.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which
Kyle
tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And takes low for ball 1.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in
lived
the Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count, 3-2. That one ripped. back there. Out of here. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-2. Stingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle. Wasn't fooled. Did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Painter done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jordan Romano.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's downstairs and outside. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the seats.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marsh moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez digs in now.
Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan.
And now it's Juan
Soto.
Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
No strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 8th inning coming up. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 8th, and now here is Max Kepler. Heel, still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
on the ground. And that chance handled to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the catcher, Adrian Del
And now,
Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Hit hard, base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game. Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Struck him out looking. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. His righty-lefty splits there. Right through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Back in New York,
Leading
it's
off
Aaron
for
Judge
the
now.
Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Come on, Yankees!
And he deals. There's a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that misses. At 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Judge waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Get another one!
And that's outside. 2-2.
Going wide.
That one is upstairs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Judge at second with nobody out.
outside.
Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. One gone at the bottom of the eighth.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swing and a foul straight back. The shortstop takes the ball. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. That misses the zone. And that's ball two.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here we go.
Check swing, called strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One away with a runner at third. And ball four, two aboard.
Now batting, catcher Yainer.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. And he makes the catch. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. And up next for
Now
New York,
batting,
Jackson
center fielder
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Right side, stop. Fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. Through 8 full, the Yankees lead it 14-2. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. New arm out of the bullpen, Ben Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Ben Joyce.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball one.
That was absolute gas.
1-1.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Lifted in the air out to left. Doyle under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 7.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trea Turner, 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.